There's ups, there's downs. You can hold for the ride. Me, I ain't sold nothing. I don't have a full share. I have a partial share. I don't know, 1/1000th of a share. I don't know what it is. But I got a very small fraction. And I'm not moving it because I'm going to sit on it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to sit on it and allow it to do what it does because I believe in the future of the Bitcoin. But like you said, my focus is not really on Bitcoin. I'm using my Bitcoin so I can buy other cryptocurrencies because they're bought with Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Ron was saying Americans, we need to invest into Canadian marijuana companies. It goes countrywide legal this July. I jumped in one earlier in the stock probably about 2-3 weeks ago. I haven't looked at it, but it was fairly priced, and I haven't really seen it was going up or down. But that's off the side here. Now let's talk nuts and bolts here. And what I mean by that is I have folks that are interested who don't know where to start. They're like, okay, I want to jump in. I'm a little shaky on what to do. It's so confusing. The Coinbase app does this. I can't get certain coins on Coinbase. There's only 4 offered on Coinbase. I want to get some of these other coins that I'm interested in. Jawar actually touched on some of that, but we got a new audience here, so they like to hear probably your perspective on this.
Of course.
How do they get in? You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of money, and they want to jump in as newbies in this. And like you said, neither one of us are financial advisors, and this advice is strictly just informational purposes here. You know what I mean? But we're never going to say that it's a right fix. But if it was you, what would you do? Say you come into $1,000. How you going to use that $1,000 getting into the market?
Okay, to answer your question, I actually wrote a 12-page report myself on how to get started. And I wrote it with the intention for someone who doesn't even know anything about cryptocurrency except how to freaking spell the word, and that's it.
Oh, right.
They don't know anything else about it. So that guide, if anyone wants to read it, it can be downloaded.
Okay.
Yes.
What is it?
I'll put it in the link. It's called thebitcoinrush.com, and it's absolutely free. Obviously, I don't ask for your email because I'm not going to spam you to death. But it's just something that I wrote because I get a lot of people inboxing me, asking me, "Hey, Pavon, how do you get started with cryptocurrency and things like that?" And I just pretty much got tired of it, of answering everybody's questions. So I just wrote this guide, and I said, "Here, read this guide. If you have any questions after reading it, then by all means, inbox me, email me. I left all my contact information there in the guide." But this guide is actually people have responded back saying that it's very newbie friendly. They have a better understanding now of how to get started. But to summarize it, what you want to do is you want to first go to a website called coinmarketcap.com. That is real-time data that tells you the market value in dollars of cryptocurrency.
All right.
What you want to do is you want to look for the coins that have a market capitalization of $100 million or more and a 24-hour volume of $1 million or more. The reason why I'm saying that is because those coins are showing activity. And by activity, I mean people are conducting transactions. So obviously, there must be something with that coin that shows promise for so many people to risk their money, or in mining cases, their computational powers and the risk of a high electricity bill to get these coins for free. If you have $1,000 starting out, and like you said, Kesey, I am not a legal, financial, or this lawyer person, so I'm just telling you this. Do not invest your life savings. Do not invest your rent payment, your mortgage payment, anything. Only invest what you can afford to lose. If you have $1,000 and you would rather invest in that than to buy 10 pair of Jordans, yes, do that. If you have $1,000 and you would rather use that instead of buying that Louis Vuitton handbag, yes, invest in it. But do not put yourself at a risk to where you're sinking your money into cryptocurrency and you're wondering what the hell you're going to eat the next night.
Right.
Because that is not smart. So, second thing, the coins that I mentioned that have a market capitalization of 100 million with the M or more and a 24-hour volume of 1 million or more, look for the ones and look at the dollar value. You'll see some that are like $363.20, but then you'll see some like Cardano, which is represented by the ticker ADA. That one's 56 cents. You can buy about 600 shares of that, or 600 coins of that coin, maybe 700 if my math is correct, but you can buy $1,000 worth of that coin and you can hold that because that coin obviously shows promise. Let me tell you something. Earlier during the summer, Cardano was nowhere on CoinMarketCap. Now it's at number 5. So that says a lot about the coin because the coin just came into existence in September of 2017. That's 4 months ago. Any coin that was non-existent in 2017 and that has a freaking market cap of $9 billion should tell you something about that coin. Because in August, no one even heard of Cardano. And this coin, if you go to the website, they launched the coin in September. This is what I'm saying. Look on CoinMarketCap. This is where your gold mine is. CoinMarketCap.com has all the real-time data. All Second thing you want to do...
Pause on number 2. Pause on number 2. I got to address my man Sluggo here. Sluggo is my cousin here. He's really dropping good information on the other side of the other, so it's like we got to kind of debate here. I ain't gonna say he's trolling us because it ain't that, because this is good information. But I'd like to address what he said here. He's going into why you should put it in stocks and other things. He said if you get $1,000, put $750 in ETFs, $150 in individual stocks, and take the other $100 and knock yourself out with coins. All right, so that's a pessimistic view here. Why would cryptocurrency be better used in? Why would $1,000 be better spent in cryptocurrency than in stocks right now?
Okay, my answer is very simple, and it's one line. Name me a stock or a portfolio that has generated a return of 40 plus in 1 week or 1 month. I'll wait for your answer.
I'm about to play the Jeopardy music, Sluggo. There isn't. I just said that myself. I bought in to Ripple probably, like I said, a month ago, around 71 cents. I think the thing jumped up to $1.40 or something like that within a week. So it doubled itself. You know what I mean? So that's just one example of a small coin. But there are many examples of coins that have moved. So if you're a day trader and you're looking at the activity of these coins, you're studying and you decide to buy this coin here, sell this coin here, hedge it, buy here, sell here, you're going to make way more money than you did on most of the stocks that you're talking about because they're not moving like this. Not at all. You already saw Bitcoin in the volatility that it had. But where did a person lose if they bought the Bitcoin 2016 for $400 and it went to $20,000 a share at the end of 2017? There's not a stock that you can name that you got a return on that way. There's folks who might have had 100 shares. 100 shares at $400. And then it went to $20,000 a share at the end of last year. You do the math.
Also, may I touch on that?
Yes.
I was in it when Ripple was 0.002 of a penny, like a fraction of a penny. I was giving Ripple away to people to get started because they didn't understand. So I said, you know what? I will give you Ripple. I'll give you 200 Ripple coins. Play around with it. See if it's right for you. If you like it, then come back to me and I'll show you how to get started with real money. Ripple is like $1 and something right now, but I was giving that coin away to people. That's what I'm saying. There is no stock, no bond, no fund, no trust that has whatever in traditional, I'm going to use that word, quote unquote, traditional investment that has generated a return of 40% plus in a short amount of time than cryptocurrency. And the reason for that is because of one word, and everyone who knows me know that I preach this word over and over and over and over again. And that one word is the blockchain. That's why I tell everybody, if you're going to get involved in cryptocurrency, do not get involved to make a quick buck. Learn about it because they all rotate around this thing called a blockchain. I know it in and out. I just got certified as a blockchain developer by IBM just last night. So I'm learning how to do it because I'm in technology. I'm an IT professional, so it interests me enough to learn about it and how I can use it to benefit small businesses as well as clients who I may take on to offer them this service in addition to web development. But cryptocurrency uses the blockchain, and that's going to shape the way how business is done overall in the near future. That is why the cryptocurrency game has exploded because, and people may be like, what's a blockchain? Well, I will tell you what a blockchain is, whether you want me to tell you now or later.
Yep,
hit me up, DM me, inbox me. Excuse me?
Yep, let's get into it.
Okay, so the blockchain is a secure way of storing data. Everyone knows that, I don't know if you guys heard about the WannaCry ransomware attack that happened in Europe, I think over the summer of 2017, where a lot of hospitals' data was compromised by ransomware. The person was demanding Bitcoin for them to release medical data. What happened was the hospitals were gridlocked, and the reason being is because when you walk into a hospital and they can't pull up your records, they don't know how to diagnose you. And if you're delusional or schizophrenic or suffering from dementia, they don't know because they did not have the records in their computers to pull it up because they were encrypted by the attackers. So how do you protect against something like that? The blockchain does that. What it does is very simple, and the process is an application submits a transaction by a requester, which is you. That requester, that transaction goes into a node, and that node is the people's computers, which is a peer network. The peer network processes it, endorses it, then it sends it out for validation by signing it. And the person who signs it are called endorsers. Once the endorser signs it, and all of this is going on simultaneously, then it goes into what is called an ordering node. The ordering node is a block, and that ordering node may be processing other transactions from God knows where. Once the ordering node verifies it, it adds it to the block, which makes it immutable, and then once it's added to the block and the blockchain, it makes the transaction complete. Why is this important? Because in order for someone to break into the blockchain, their computer has to have more power than everybody's computers combined that's in the network. That is impossible because you have whole entire data centers that are built just to mine Bitcoin, for example, and find blocks. There is no single laptop or computer that is strong enough to be more powerful than a data center full of servers to break the blockchain. The second thing is the hashes are done with a digital signature. So the benefit of a cryptocurrency is private. When you look at the blockchain, you can view a transaction which makes it transparent, but you don't know who's doing the transaction. All it will say is, for example, if I wanted to send you, Kesey, 1 Bitcoin, all it will say is 10x246 or a long string of hash, 1 Bitcoin sent to this Bitcoin address, 88xVZG456.
Right.
No one knows that it's me sending it to you or for what reason.
It's encrypted.
I could be paying you because you bought me dinner because I was broke. I could be paying you because you loaned me money, but no one knows that. However, they can see that there was a transaction. So the benefit of a cryptocurrency, besides being decentralized, is it's also transparent, so it's publicly available for anyone to see, so it's not in secret, but it's